All right, southbound the 5 freeway into Burbank area here. All right, southbound 5 freeway coming up on Victory. Let me take a look here. What's my... Oh, where is he? All right, just keep tracking in here. Elijah, just keep tracking it southbound here. Hey, Elijah. So just keep tracking this car here. We're gonna just. TV9 is 24, southbound on the 5 and coming up to 134 split now. Looks like he's committed to south 5. Are we still going south 5? He's still going south 5. Alright, going under the 134. Listen to 2 minutes right now. Alright, where is he at? I know where that is. Where's he at? Alright. Oh, okay. I'll get it, I get it. CHP 62, TV9, go ahead. Yeah, we're south on the 5 freeway, just passing Colorado. He's still going about 80 miles an hour, and he's almost hit a couple of cars, just kind of weaving in between in all the lanes here. He's up ahead of you here. Okay, we're just passing the Los Feliz exit here, still going southbound. Yeah, he's just about at our 1 to 2 o'clock here. It's a silver Audi. He's in the number 2 lane behind a white pickup truck. He's kind of straddling the 1 and 2 lane there. Base, Skybox. Box base, Skybox. Okay, we're still continuing south on the 5 here, passing the 2 freeway. Sheriff's airships got in sight, and they're trying to get units back into us here. Alright, I'll give you your radios back. I knew you were handling Burbank there, and then I was just... So... Base, Skybox. So on the scanners, they've switched over to the black now. They're on black 2 Central. We're over on the black. Okay. There's a unit picking it up now. Yeah, there's back on. Base, Skybox, sorry, we're back on. And it started up in the Santa Clarita area, southbound. Southbound on the, it's not like the 14 from Calgrove. Or up by Plaza Rita, I think it was. Alright, we're still southbound on the 5 freeway, going under the 110. He's got a lot of traffic on the freeway, so he can't, well, he's not doing the high speeds, but they got him lit up here. Let me get, Alright, now we're putting to pick up speed here through the slot here, southbound on the 5 freeway through President Broadway. Where's that coming from? It looks like they're making a transition here. Which way are they going? We're taking the 10 freeway. Eastbound the 10 freeway and picking up speed here. Alright, speed's really picking up. Eastbound 10. Alright, he's really picked up speeds. We're doing up to 80 miles an hour here, coming up to City Terrace. Traffic's moderate, starting to get a little heavy. Alright, eastbound 10, passing the 710. Alright. Push it up a little bit. Otherwise he's pulling away from you. Eastbound 10, passing the 710. Speeds are picking up. We're changing over to the blue. Base Skybox, they're switching over to the blue. Alright, still eastbound and 10 freeway here. got heavy traffic here. Heavy traffic eastbound 10 freeway. Or, alright, what is it? What the heck? KCal, are you with me? 6 or 7? KCal booth 6 or 7? Oh, ATOC. Alright. I got your IFBs up. Alright, eastbound 10 freeway coming up to Garfield. Eastbound coming up to Atlantic. Light traffic, windows up. .75 miles an hour, light traffic, traffic's lightening up. Eastbound coming up to Del Mar, 70 miles an hour, slowing down, got traffic up ahead. And back over to number 2 lane. Alright, eastbound. Alright, zigzagging back over number 4 lane. It's got heavy traffic up ahead. It's all over the freeway. Eastbound Del Mar, light traffic, 70 miles an hour. And speeds are picking up again. And hitting the brakes, hard on the brakes. He's pulling over to the right. He's getting off, getting off, getting off. He get off at San Gabriel, making southbound. He's getting off at San Gabriel. Got off the freeway, going southbound on San Gabriel. He's gonna U-turn. He's making a U-turn. He's coming back. He's coming back to the freeway. All right, he's coming back to the freeway. They're trying to get in there, pit him. They missed it. They missed it. They tried to pit him. All right, eastbound, back on the eastbound 10 freeway here. Eastbound 10, speeds picked up to 80. Eastbound number 1 lane. Hey, Skybox, did you give Newhall CHP a call, see what the original want was on this? Alright, still eastbound. Eastbound coming up to Baldwin. Eastbound coming up to Baldwin. Yeah, let TV4 take a spot behind us or something. No, let them fall in behind. No, we're the primary on this. We've had it since the beginning, so we're going to keep it. All right, speed's picking up, 85 miles an hour here, eastbound 10 freeway, coming up 605. Up, he's starting to lose control a little bit here, going too fast. He's into the carpool, back into the number 1, over the number 2. He's got a lot of traffic up ahead. He's weaving all over the place. And speeds are slowing down. All right, watch out for a transition here. Let's see what he does here at the 605. He's always going right or left. And he's back over the left, back over to number 1. Eastbound on the 10. All right, we're staying eastbound 10. And speed's picking up again. We're committed eastbound 10 freeway going into Baldwin Park here. Eastbound on the 10 freeway. Coming up to Francisquito here. 80 miles an hour on Francisquito. Yeah, we'll get it for you. Alright, eastbound the 10 freeway. We're in West Covina. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, getting into heavy traffic here, slowing down a little bit. Coming up to Vincent. Alright, eastbound 10 coming up to Vincent here. Number 1 lane. They slowed down to like 65 now. Alright, he's got some traffic, slower traffic up ahead of him. "65, 70 miles an hour. Coming up to Azusa, here. Picking up speed again, eastbound 10, coming up to Azusa. Into 3, number 4, zigzagging, picking up speed again. Alright, 3 minutes. Alright, zigzagging in and out, traffic light still. Coming up to Citrus here. 80 miles an hour, getting in traffic again, coming up to passing Citrus exit. Alright, coming up to Barranca. Alright, light traffic as we start climbing the hill. Eastbound, just passing Grand. Going over to 3 and 4, 80 miles an hour, making the hot climb up the Kellogg Hill. Number 1 lane, coming up to Holt. 90 miles an hour, coming up to Holt. Alright, eastbound, coming up to the top of the hill here almost. He's got heavier traffic over to the number 4 lane. He's getting stuck in some heavier traffic. Oh, we almost hit that car. Alright, heavier traffic, zigzagging in and out of the 3 and 4 lane. Now still continuing, eastbound 10 freeway. Coming up to Villa Verde. Number 2 lane, 90 miles an hour. Coming up to Villa Verde, just past the Villa Verde exit. Continuing eastbound 10 freeway here. Alright, we're at the top of the Kellogg Pass. And traffic's lighter coming down the hill. Alright, coming up to Kellogg, 90 miles an hour on the downhill run of the hill now. Coming up to the 71 split next. Up, he's back over to the left, number 2, number 1 lane. Into the number 1, 90 miles an hour. Coming up to the 71 freeway. Alright, coming up, passing the splits. 57 splits, 10 freeway from the 71. Coming up to Fairplex, eastbound 10, Fairplex, zigzagging in and out of traffic, 90 miles an hour. Is over to the far number 5 lane in the off-ramp. Speed's now up to 100 miles an hour. Eastbound, still staying on the eastbound 10, passing the Fairplex off-ramp. back into number 1 HOV. We've got lighter traffic coming up here into the Pomona area. This pursuit all started up in the Santa Clarita area and came down the 5 all the way through downtown and then east on the 10 freeway. Eastbound 10 from Dudley, passing Dudley here, still in Pomona, in the carpool lane. 85 miles an hour coming up to White Avenue here. Up, coming over, we've got a lot of traffic, a little more traffic up ahead, zigzagging in and out. Over to the far right lane. Over to the number 4. He's got some slower traffic in front of him. It's kind of boxed in with some slower traffic. He's between cars. Number 4 lane coming up to town. 85 miles an hour. He's got traffic up ahead. Units have caught back up to him here. They've switched out. They're switching to the Cucamonga units near Inland and Cucamonga units. So they've switched out from the LA area county units and 85 miles an hour in the number 3 lane. Okay, Rancho Cucamonga units are getting into it now. They're switching out. Speed still 85. All right, splitting cars in the lanes. Coming up to Indian Hill. Number 4 lane, Indian Hill, 85 miles an hour. Okay, he's got slower traffic up ahead. He's getting boxed in a little bit. He's got slower traffic up ahead. And he's over to the number 3 lane, picking up speed again. And back over to the left, number 1 lane. And speed's picking up, 90, 95 miles an hour. Whoa, splits cars again. Indian Hill, just past Indian Hill exit. Number 2, number 1 lane, 90 miles an hour. Got some heavier traffic up ahead. Coming up to Monte Vista, number 3 lane, passing Monte Vista, and speed's picking up again. All right, we're coming up to Central. Went right past the Central exit, number 3 lane, 90 miles an hour. Over to the number 2 lane, and back over to the number 1 lane. And weaving in and out. All right, he's still in the kind of splitting the carpool. And swerving back over to the in and out of the carpool number 1 lane. Coming up to Euclid, eastbound 10, 90 miles an hour, eastbound 10 coming up to Euclid. Still splitting the carpool number 1 lane. No traffic up ahead, no heavy traffic up ahead. Everything's still wide open and moving. Okay, just past Euclid. Okay, Rancho's trying to get into position here. All right, speed's still picking up here. Eastbound the 10 freeway. Getting off here. Went through the red light. Oh, we got back on. Got back on. Got back on the freeway. Got off and got back on. We're just running alongside the Ontario Airport here. Running alongside the Ontario Airport. Up. Getting out again. Going through, getting down the off-ramp here, making a southbound turn. All right, you went southbound. We're in Ontario here. Yeah, get it for you in a second here. Hold on. We're trying to get into the airspace here so I don't lose it. All right, just making a left turn. Eastbound turn on Holt. Eastbound turn on Holt there. Almost lost control. Okay, eastbound on Holt, right on the north side of the airport. Eastbound on Holt. Service streets were on the north side of Ontario Airport. And we're getting back on the eastbound 10. We're getting back on the eastbound 10 freeway here. Eastbound on the 10 freeway here, still alongside the airport, splitting the lane. All right, getting off again at Haven. Getting off at Haven. He's weaving, going down the getting off at Haven. All right. Get down to the end, making a right turn southbound on Haven. Southbound on Haven here. It looks like he might be losing the right front. It's hard to tell. All right, coming up to the intersection here. It's got traffic going through it, southbound on Haven. All right, you're gonna have to make a cross. Still southbound on Haven. Hey, Elijah, when able, you're gonna have to make a cross. Elijah, you're gonna have to make a cross when you can. You gotta make a cross when you can. He's going over there. Alright, still southbound on Haven here. We're being held up by Ontario Tower. Still southbound on Haven. We're going to cross as soon as they let us. Sail southbound on Haven here. Got a red light going through. All right, still southbound. He's passing the 60 freeway. And he's getting on. Nope, he went still southbound. All right, still southbound Haven here. All right, floor it. Southbound. CHP chopper. Okay, southbound, we're clear. We're going to try to catch up to here. Southbound, still believe southbound, still Haven. Did the CHP ship lose him? That's not it. Come around, I lost him. All right, Elijah, where they at? Elijah, where they at? All right, I got it. All right, I picked it up. All right, here we go. We're back in it. He crashed when he was under the trees. He crashed into the back of somebody at that last intersection here. So we're picking it back up here. He did crash into somebody underneath we lost him under the trees. So, but still going southbound here. I'll get you a street when I can here. All right, coming in another intersection here. Come back eastbound. Eastbound Riverside Drive. Eastbound Riverside Drive here. They rear-ended another car. They pulled off to the right. All right, eastbound here, Riverside Drive. We're just south of the 60 freeway here. All right, speed still going 65. They've been authorized for a pit if they can get it, if it slows down just enough here. All right, coming up to Mill Creek Boulevard here, eastbound Riverside, coming up to Mill Creek. And making a northbound turn. We're going back northbound here. They're trying to get into a pit. All right, still northbound. Are asking for permission to pit again. Coming it through. All right, they've got permission to pit it here. They're moving in. They're going to move in. They're going to try to get close. They had cross traffic coming up ahead. They couldn't do a pit. All right, they're going to try to pit it now. It's under the trees. And they pitted him. They spin it out right there. They spin it out. They pit it out. And they're pitting it in. The engine's still running. Driver's out of the car. Come back to the west. Mill Creek, ended on Mill Creek. Just east of Stone Creek Way.